I'm Rosalind, and welcome to my channel, Tai Chi Exercises. Today I'm going to show you a lovely sequence in standing called the Three Planes, and it's based on the movement of the human body. We move around three planes. The first plane is the horizontal plane, where we rotate the body. The second plane is the vertical plane. If I sit down in the horse stance posture on my horse, imaginary horse, and I move up and down, that's the vertical plane. And if I lift the hands, move forward away from the body and back down towards the body. So in this up and down plane. And the third plane is the coronal plane. Imagine moving your arms around the corona or the outside of the sun. So here, the arms move out to the side and back in towards the body. So we have these three planes of movement, and they're put together in a very nice sequence. Now, remembering that Tai Chi isn't competitive, it's all about looking after your body. So if you can't lift your arm this high, just lift it as high as comfortable. So you want to look after yourself. There shouldn't be any strain or discomfort. Just adapt the movement accordingly. So if you're happy, let's begin. As always in Tai Chi, we stand in the best possible posture. So we stand with the crown suspended, that point from the tip of the ears to the top of the head, where the crown of the hair grows out from. We stand, have a nice long line at the front. We don't stand slouched. Nice long line with this crown suspended and everything level. Our pelvis and shoulders and head level as we move. We'd like to have our soles of the feet firmly on the floor and the feet are shoulder width apart. And as I've shown previously, you can find this by starting to put the heels together with the feet turned out so that they're at 90 degrees to one another. Melt into one leg and then pivot on the ball so the heel moves out so the toes are pointing forward. Then transfer your weight into that leg. Again, pivoting on the ball, turning the pelvis, pivoting on the ball. So again, the toes are pointing forwards, and now you'll be shoulder width apart. Moving on to the breath. The breath is natural. So as the body moves up, you tend to breathe in, and as the body sinks back down on the horse, you'll breathe out. But the main important thing is to breathe at your own rate. Try not to hold your breath, just breathe naturally, and the movement will create the breath. So you needn't worry about the breath. And the mind state. Because you're learning this sequence, you need to be pretty alert to start off with, to learn these movements. But once you've found and you know the movements, you can look for a very calm state. So you calm your mind down, that sensation when you're almost about to go to sleep, and you feel into the body, you feel the body movements. The other choice is just to concentrate on perhaps visualizations. You can either feel body movement or use visualizations. Either is fine. So if you're ready to begin, let me show you how to do the three planes. So standing in this best possible posture, we place our hands palm up in front of the body, about level with the hip height. And the first movement is the horizontal plane. And so we always move from the center. So we turn our pelvis and move from the center. And as we turn, the arm gets drawn back. And we allow the elbow to extend and place it flat so it's resting on a table, perhaps with a silken tablecloth. And as we turn the waist back, the hand glides palm down until it faces the front. Then we release the elbow, allow the palm to turn over so it's facing up towards the ceiling. And again, just to teach you the movement, we turn the waist, allow the elbow to extend, palm flat on this imaginary table, and it comes back to the front. Still sitting on our horse, we'll do the other arm. We'll take the right arm, we'll turn to the right, allow the hand to float back so the palm is down, turn back to the front, release the elbow so now the palm turns face up, turning the waist to the right, elbow extends, turning back with a hand on the table on the silken cloth, release the elbow so the palm turns up, facing the ceiling. So that's the horizontal plane. The next move is the vertical plane, and it's as though you are holding a ball between your hands, or sometimes I say, imagine you're moving your arms around a big bass drum. So we sit down on the horse, and the hands float forward and up, and then as we release and sit back down on the horse, the elbows bend and the hands come in towards us and the elbows just straighten. The body lifts, which lifts the arms, and the body sinks. The hands come in towards the body and we sink back down. And that's the vertical plane. The third plane is the coronal plane. As I explained, moving your arms as though they're going around the corona of the sun. So we sit back down on the horse and we lift the body and the arm floats out to the side. Release the shoulders and elbows so the palms face one another, and as we sink down, the hands connect, and then we lift the right arm as the body lifts up above the head, palms connect, and the hands come down. And then I'll go again one more time, each side, up and down, up and down. And I know I said 3 moves, 3 planes, but we repeat the vertical plane again. And this time, as we sit down on the horse and we float up, the hands move up in front of the chest and then release the elbows. And as you sink down, the hands come down. Body lifts, the arms come up, elbows bend. And as you release forward, the arms come down. And those are the 3 plane movements. And we finish by bringing our hands back into the tien, which is an area just below the belly button, about 1.5 inches below the belly button. And the other choice is some people like to bring it over the heart, finish with hands over the heart area. Okay, so those are the 3 planes. Now what I'll do is I'll put them together so you can see. So sitting down on the horse, we always turn to the left, and that's the horizontal plane, and then to the right, again, the horizontal plane, and then the vertical plane, hands moving up, away, and back in. And then the coronal plane with the left hand leading, back down. And then the right hand leading and back down. And the final movement is another vertical plane where we take the hands forward and down. And then we're back to the sequence again, back to the horizontal plane on each side, to the vertical plane, to the coronal plane, first with the left, and then with the right, and then again finishing with the vertical plane, And we usually do the sequence, I'm going to stop there, but we would start again with the horizontal plane so you can see how the movements repeat. And we usually do the sequence of 3 times for each move. But I often enjoying the movement so much, I forget and I do it several times, whatever feels comfortable. And as I said, when you've finished, that will be with the last vertical plane. You bring the hands back into the stomach, or the tien, I should say, in just below the belly button. Okay, so those are the 3 planes. I hope you enjoyed watching that. You can practice either an individual move or see if you can learn the whole sequence. And then perhaps you'll come and join me on Sail Fell in the Lake District. I have another video where I'm doing the 3 planes in standing outside. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning about the 3 planes. If you liked the video, please press the like button. If you have any comments or future suggestions for other videos, please write them below. And you'll find details of my website below about the courses that I teach for allied health professionals. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see some more videos. Hope to see you again soon. Happy Tai Chi.